What is up, everyone? JD here. I hope you're doing well today. I feel bad. I bought this really nice silicone mat and I've totally been using the NAF's burrito roll to come out here to do the disassembly, but it's just so quick and easy to set up, which is one of the reasons that I like that. We're going to go ahead and jump into the inside and internals of this MSI and see what's going on inside. Let's get into it. All right, so let me take a look here because I think I brought with me, behind me, my Weehaw bits, because I believe this is the 10, so I think that would make this the 20. I think it's a T20 pivot. Yeah, it is. T20 pivot, and then I think everything else is T10. I'm trying to remember. Nope, T8s. Sorry, I lied. Apologies. So T8s for the hardware, I think. Let me double check that. Yeah, T8s for the hardware and T8s for the pivot. Being that this one's an ambidextrous lock, it's really not going to matter which side you go in from. It's going to be 6 of one, half a dozen of another, as my stepfather used to say, or still says. So we're just going to go ahead and break these loose. Nice and factory tight. If it's any indication that I have not been into the internals of this knife here, I don't know why you won't come out, my friend. Please, please. Thank you. Yep, steel bits, steel hardware. Let me flip this up so you can see the magnet is holding onto that. You shouldn't need to remove, you shouldn't need to remove those. They have steel inserts, and I'll show you here in just a moment. They have steel, my finger slipped off, inserts that support behind the G10. This is a really well-built knife, super tough. No, they're the same length. It looked like the angle that it landed on, it looked like it was a different length, but it wasn't. Same length. So let's get this one here. Should be very similar to the Shark Lock disassembly and or what did I do with that 20? Or the compression lock here. It should have a little bit of a steel liner right behind this part. I think I did not go into it when I adjusted the pivot, so I'm not 100% sure, but I think there's a little steel liner behind behind there, and it has some more hardware. And what I was saying is on the inside of the scale, it's reinforced here with the G10, which is good, so when you're taking this in and out, you don't have to worry about the disassembly. And it looks like they got some factory oil there, and I'm assuming that's just to keep everything tight there. Those might be T6. Let's see here. Nope, T8s. T8s. So let's take this off and let's see what it looks like underneath the liner. Very interesting that this is, I don't know what type of, is this steel? Let me see. Can you move over? Yep. Steel, just coated hardware, maybe to keep it from corroding. Man, Microtech, everything is snug fitting and really just overbuilt, like seriously overbuilt. All right, let's set this down and carefully. Oh, are you gonna be that dude today? Oh, it doesn't want to come apart. Let's see here. Is it because it's under load? It looks like it's coated on the inside there. Oh, I'm nervous when they don't want to come apart easily. It makes me nervous. So let me move this up here out of the way, guys, if you don't mind. Okay, so it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. But I do see that it is holding the spring in place. Yeah. So let me just make sure nothing goes flying. Okay, there you go. So you have, there's some coating going on the inside here. It looks like just to keep from corrosion. It definitely has really nice multi-row bearings going on here. Not sure. No, it's not coated. Okay. Not coated, but the bearings look really nice. Really well done. I'm not going to take these out. And I'll tell you why. Because I'm scared that they're not encased. I am super curious. They are ceramic. At least I think they're ceramic. I'm trying to look at them without the coating. And I'm probably going to be one of the only videos out right now that has one of these disassembled. Well, because if I lose the ball, I'm out of luck, right? I can't tell on there. They might not be. Let me see. That might be okay. I'm probably going to regret this.
And what is this one?
Oh, this?
Uh-huh.
That's my credo. No regrets.
Mm-hmm. You have no regrets?
Dad?
Nope.
Like not even a single letter?
No way. Not me.
Well, I love them.
I guess this is no better, right? Okay. So it is out. It is out. Are they encased? It does feel like they're encased. So I'm going to very carefully clean these. I don't know what type of grease they're using. Very carefully checking them as I go. Yeah, they're encased. They are encased in the nylon washer, which is very encouraging to see. Good job, Microtech. Whoop whoop.
Word is yes, Carl.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
For those of us out here that like to self-maintenance, oh, my microphone is way up and I'm hunched over looking underneath the camera. Oh, yes. Okay. That makes me feel a little bit better. So I'm just going to slide the lock back a little bit and take the blade out carefully. Grab that other bearing since it's already on the way up. I'm going to let the lock slide out carefully, making sure that everything stays in place. And that just slammed onto that screw. So I'm going to clean these carefully. I'm pretty sure they're encased. I feel like if they were like the taco bearings, they would have come loose already. All right. I'm going to clean the blade off really well. I just want to do this to throw my hops gun oil on here. I feel like it's not going to feel as gritty once I do that, because right now it feels a little gritty. Could be part of that is because of the way that the ram lock rides on the spine of the blade, and I feel like doing this is just going to make it a little bit nicer. And I'm going to be very careful with this ram lock because it looks like it's bolted in on the other side and it shouldn't move around. But let me see here. You know what would be really smart to use right here would be my doodads. Let's see here. I'm not really sure what this pivot is. This pivot, it's got like a bronze color to it. I don't know if that's the coating or not. But we're going to go ahead and reassemble this. I just wanted to see what was going on in the pivot. I don't even know if I could tell you. Ooh, it felt like it was moving around on me. Yeah, it is a little bit. I can see what's happening. I did, just in case, have the pivot tool out here. But I don't know that I'm going to be able to get to that pivot. And it looks like, yeah, I'm not really at this point interested in disassembling it that far down. But it looks like it's a 1/4 inch pivot, just guessing. I'm going to grab my hops and let's get this bad boy reassembled. What do you say, guys? Hopefully this helped you if you're interested on what it looks like on the internals, how it's connected, all that good stuff. The multi-row bearings look like they are ceramic encased in nylon washers. I really am happy to see that. Oh, they feel super smooth, guys. Super, super smooth. We're going to throw a little bit of lube on the pivot as well. Let's go ahead and we'll pull the lock back carefully. I'm squeezing down just to make sure that it's going down. And be very careful when you do this. This is very involved. You're doing a lot of things with your hands here, so just be really careful when you do this. And then I'll be curious to see, it might still feel a little gritty because of how the ram lock engages with the spine of the knife. Oof, these are so huge.
That's what she said.
And there you go. Go ahead and reinstall your liner. I'm trying to keep the grease off my fingers so I'm not slipping and sliding. And then it should be relatively easy. Should be relatively easy. Do I need to pull back on the lock? Why aren't you? Hold on. Is this D-shaped? Did the pivot move? Hold on one second, guys. I think the pivot is D-shaped. Or is it? Or is it? Okay. Sorry. It is. It's just I needed to pull back a little bit on the lock to get that to close. All right. Let's see here. There we go. Come on, y'all. Well, since I have the T8 in there, there we go. I'm just going to go ahead and start with these. Why isn't it going in? My gosh, I cracked myself up. All right, now. I appreciate the fact that you're magnetized, but could you please? There we go, nice and snug. Yeah, it's definitely a little overbuilt. I wouldn't say it's like Gen 1 Deca overbuilt with the screws, but it's definitely got a lot of screws going on. With those screws, internal screws and the external screws, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is necessary because of the lock system. So 5, you probably could have gotten rid of this one, probably, but I'm not mad at you, Microtech. Do your thing, make it built tough. Why not? All right, got the T20. Let's put that in the pivot now. And crank and back out to about there, I think. Let me see. Don't feel like I have any play. Feels centered. Whoa. Feels centered. Feels tight. Yeah. Feels a little smoother now. I think it changed the sounds. My microphone is down now because I was bent over. Working that oil in. Well, I'm 16 minutes in. And, you know, for my first time taking this knife apart, I don't think that's too bad. Very happy with this knife still. Love the thing, carry it a ton. Just a really cool knife. I love to see this from Microtech. This is awesome. We got this in the stitch, manual stitch nail. Keep up the good work. You're making an awesome manual open knife. I love your ram lock. It has a good detent to it. Just really happy with the knife, and the disassembly, super easy, really easy to maintain. I'll be curious to see if Rocket Glide skiffs come available for this in multi-row bearing. I won't buy the tacos because the balls are loose. If it was an encased bearing, you know, where I didn't have to worry about it, I probably would go that route. But I'm hoping that Skiff come out with some multi-row bearings. Yep, locked solid. Anyway, hope the video helped you, or at least if you were interested in how this video came out. I hope that it helped you. And if you enjoyed it, feel free to leave a like. Thanks, and shout out to everyone out there that does leave likes, comments, and is subscribed. I appreciate all this love and support. I appreciate you guys. I hope you all have a fantastic week. And until next time, peace.